Hello, everybody. God bless you guys. I am trying to see how this thing works here. Trying to check out the um, the software that I'm using and the lighting also. So this is just a test. I will be talking about relationships just because we want to make the tests worthy of watching. So I do several relationship conferences, retreats. So I do stuff for free. I do stuff professionally. Professional means I get paid for it. I do counseling, coaching, premarital, postmarital. I do a lot of crisis intervention. And so, and I've been doing this for a long time. I'm married over 27 years, happily married, not perfectly married. So, I want to make sure that, and I'm live with my dogs here. So the bell might ring, the police might go off, my dogs might hear something and they might go barking crazy. So, anyway, um, I am let me see, remove. All right, cool. So that's nice. All right, so I'm live. I'm checking out this new software, and I tell people this in the retreats. We got retreats in Turkey that we do. We have retreats in California, Florida. We're planning retreats in California, Florida, Pennsylvania, conferences in New York, Staten Island, a lot of different things in person. I love Zoom, right? On Zoom, I don't have to get in traffic. I don't have to rent a car. I don't have to get on a plane, get a hotel room. But obviously, there's an in-person dynamic that's powerful as well. So we have in-person and on Zoom stuff planned. I train recovery coaches. I'm training Christians to become kingdom-minded recovery coaches, training missionaries. Now there's new chaplains, and so forth. But relationship and anything and everything, right? I'm a John Maxwell certified leadership trainer, mentor, speaker, and anything and everything that I do or that you might do, relationships. The quality of your life. This is one of my quotes. The quality of your life will be determined by the quality of your relationships. I say that a million times a year because people don't understand that even though a lot of people are chasing things, and many people in my context, I'm in America, New York City, in my culture, materialism is driving a lot of people. All right, I come from that being driven by getting money to spend it, getting money to buy something, getting money, looking for status in my property, money, prestige, clothes, name brands, blah blah blah. All right, so materialism drives a lot of people, and so in life, if you're a leader, if you're a father, mother, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, sibling, in any role, neighbor, co-worker, employee, employer, the ability to have healthy relationships will determine your level of success. Even if you're positioned, people think leadership is about position. You can have a position and nobody follow you, right? Or being a positional leader is the lowest level of leadership in the leadership scale. And people will follow you just as long as they have to, but they will do nothing that they don't have to do if the relationship is not significant. So, relationships. I was talking to. I have these. I have these conversations. I call them conversations, sessions, retreat clients, sponsees, coaches, pastors, leaders. I have all these homeless people, famous people. I have many different conversations with many different types of people. And the ability to communicate effectively is the number one issue in why relationships don't work. Like if you got a romantic, intimate relationship, the inability to communicate effectively, it's the number one reason relationships, or especially romantic relationships, right? If we just poor communication, poor communication. And I'm not going to get into a lot of that. I do a conference that's coming up called Courageous Conversations. And we talk about conflict resolution and the ability to communicate effectively. What is effective communication? Two people yelling at each other doesn't equal effective communication. Sitting down and two people whispering to each other doesn't mean effective communication. Sitting down with a professional for an hour doesn't mean effective communication. Effective communication is something. It means something. And without it, relationships fail. All right. So, very important to understand that communication, the ability to communicate, is the number one reason why that it just kills relationships. All right. Number one relationship killer is poor communication. All right. Now, there's some other stuff. There's a lot of people walk around with unresolved issues, unresolved shame, unresolved pain, unresolved guilt, unresolved regret, unresolved abuse, unresolved trauma. Unresolved is a thing because, like effective communication, you can sit down with a therapist or professional or a coach or whatever, pastor, and just because you sit down with them for 10 years doesn't mean you resolved the trauma or you resolved the resentment or you resolved the shame. And resolve is a word that's meaningful and impactful and life changing. Just because you talk about something over and over and over and over and over and over again and you cry over and over doesn't mean it's resolved. So many people walk around with unresolved trauma, shame, guilt, baggage, issues. It's they can't name the pain. They don't know how to share the pain. They don't know how, they definitely can't profit from their pain because they don't know how. Now, part of the test is lighting. All right, part of this. Now I'm trying to give you some good content so you can, but part of is lighting. Let me see how the lighting goes. So that's with light, that's without light. With light, I think with light is better, right? Much better. And that's without light. So, all right, with light. So let's go with light for a little while. So you have poor communication, and then you got unresolved trauma, issues, baggage, shame, guilt, you got that stuff. Another issue that kills, another relationship killer is unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations. And people don't even know what that is. So you got to understand a concept or an idea or principles, and then you got to understand its dynamics. Hopefully you get good, healthy, transformative information that can help you have a healthy transformation process that leads you from where you are to where you want to be, not just crazy information that doesn't lead you nowhere. There's a lot of great information out there that leads you nowhere. You want healthy, transformative information that's going to allow you to have a healthy transformation. Makes sense? All in favor, say aye. Okay. So I'm just doing a test here. I gave you a couple of, what we call them, relationship killers. And this is going live on YouTube, a couple of groups on Facebook. If you need one-on-one counseling, coaching, if you need couples coaching, if you would like to, if you want to attend one of these retreats, conferences, or one of these events that we do to try to help people in London, in America, New York, Texas, Florida, California, Pennsylvania, you can email me. You can email me at rayramoscoaching@gmail.com. You gonna start barking, my boy? You're right. My dog is right. I don't know if you see my dog. Jake is right here next to me. Jake is right here. Yeah. Relationships, right, Jake? We got a good relationship. Okay. So many times I'm recording and Jake is right here next to me, my boy. And Raina's over there chilling. Okay. rayramoscoaching@gmail.com. If you would like to become a recovery coach, I train recovery coaches on Zoom or in person, 5-day course. If you are a recovery coach, I'll be getting a lot of I've been getting two different people reaching out to me. Recovery coaches have been recovery coaches for many years. They don't know how to do the business side of it. Reach out to me. I can help you get a LLC, EIN, open a bank account, and then get clients. All right. Um, People are already recovery coaches. They got the certification already. And I got a lot of people who are retired. They want to do stuff with their time and they need to supplement the income. So you're gonna bark, baby boy? Yeah, you go and check out what's happening out there. Big stretch, Jake. Yes. Love you, boy. So this is a test. I will delete this at some point. But you can email me at Ray Ramos Coaching. If you're a Christian, oh, so sad. If you're a Christian, you have a call on your life. If you come from addiction, alcoholism, or you love people from that, yeah, Papa, I love you, my Papa. Look at my Papa, boy, Jake. If you are a Christian and you feel like you have a burden to reach people who've been dealing with alcoholism and addiction, we have a kingdom-minded recovery coach training to help you be effective as possible. It's important that you sharpen the axe. That's a biblical term for those who don't know. Sharpen your axe. Sharpen the axe so you can be as effective as possible. All righty. That's basically it. I want to just run a test. I don't know how long I've been up here, but recovery coach training, kingdom-minded recovery coach. If you are a pastor or a leader in a church and you guys want to start a recovery ministry, an addiction ministry, a lot of people need help. Mental illness, addiction, alcoholism, sex and love addiction, codependency, food, gambling. The list goes on and on and on. We can help. You can email me at rayramoscoaching@gmail.com. Simple. Or I don't know, with on YouTube, you could DM me, or I don't think this is going on Instagram or TikTok, but rayramoscoaching@gmail.com, and we can help you. A lot of couples out there are ending up shipwrecked simply because they're not getting help. You could have got help 6 months ago, but you didn't. And now it's a lot worse. People wait too long to get help. Why wait? I had a guy tell me that, he can't afford to get help, but he goes on vacation and goes on cruises and doing this. I said, you're spending time. Those are all wonderful things, but you want those things to last. You got to build the inner life, the inner relationship, communication, intimacy, how to listen, learn to listen to learn. You know how powerful that line is? Reflective listening. Don't talk, listen. All right. I love you guys. We have, if you're married or engaged, this is free, for free. Married or engaged, not boyfriend and girlfriend, not living together, married or engaged to be married with a date. We have a free marriage group every Saturday, 11 a.m. If you're a Christian and you know that God has a call in your life, you don't know exactly what you want to do, you know that there's more for you, there's gnawing feeling that something's missing, every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern on Zoom, we have Purpose-Driven Life group, free. That Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern group is free on Zoom. You can join us from anywhere in the world. People join us at 8 o'clock in the morning from California, and 3 o'clock in the afternoon from England, and 4 o'clock from Sweden, and you guys get it. You can join us from anywhere in the world. You can go to rhow.org for those free Zoom married, engaged on Saturday morning, Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern, Purpose-Driven Life. If you are in recovery and looking to grow in your 11th step, if you're a Christian in recovery, you could join me every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern. This week, Sunday, 5 p.m., the topic is watch your words. Words have power. Pastor Randy did a great job last week. He talked about the weight of your words. So this week I'm following up on his lead. Watch your words. WATCH. Watch your words. Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern on Zoom. You join from anywhere in the world. What else? The winter retreat registration is opening up for winter retreat, second weekend in December. What's up, Papa? You all right? You okay? Second week of December. Yeah. This is Jake. Jake is from Georgia. We rescued Jake from Georgia. We rescued Raina from Puerto Rico. Yeah, I'll give you rubbies, boy. Rubbies. Yeah. You don't like this light? This light is bothering you? All right. I love you guys. RHOW.org, Recovery House of Worship website. We have something going on almost every day. And Ray Ramos Coaching at gmail.com. If you want to take a recovery coach course, you would like to know more about one of the retreats or workshops, we're doing a Courageous Conversations Conference on Zoom. Very powerful 3-day conference on Zoom. You get the replays. It's incredible. Many couples all over the world have been blessed by Courageous Conversations Conference. So, and I got a single a lot, and we're doing a singles 3-day singles relationship conference on Zoom. So if you're single and you want to prepare yourself, or if you're not married and you want to just learn about having healthy relationships, Ray Ramos Coaching at gmail.com. Love you guys. God bless you. I don't even know if this worked or not, but I'm going to check it out and see. Light, no light, and so forth. RHOW.org.